So, we've all heard of the curse of the Time Lords, but have you heard of the curse of the homeschooler? The curse of the homeschooler is that you have full reign to sleep in till 1 o'clock, but you know that you shouldn't. You know you should go to bed before it's 5 o'clock in the morning. You know you shouldn't stay up all night watching Star Trek. You know all of these things, but do you listen? We're apparently doing Q&A week, which I feel so awkward about doing because it's like supreme narcissism, but whatever. If you drink tea, what is your favorite kind? I don't necessarily have a favorite kind of tea. I really like plain tea and pomegranate tea and like lemon tea. Question 2, favorite non-tea beverage. I really like juice. Various different kinds of juices are good. Cranberry, cran apple. Favorite YouTuber? Oh, I love everybody on this channel dearly. Outside of the kind of booktubia is how I've heard it called recently, and I really love that. I would say Vlogbrothers, Naramon, or I will say Hoot. Who would you choose to portray the Doctor next? I'm going to kind of cop out here and say Tom Hiddleston. Favorite Doctor Who companion? Donna Noble, the most important woman in the universe. If you like the Beatles, favorite Beatle. Okay, I absolutely refuse to pick a favorite member because that's just not going to happen. But my favorite song is While My Guitar Gently Weeps. For book or book series as a kid, definitely The Chronicles of Narnia, specifically The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. One book series you wish you liked but didn't. See, that's Mads' question, and I'm gonna go ahead and say Shatter Me. Sorry, I'm sorry, but it's just... What got you into reading? Everybody always asks this question, but there's nothing I can specifically think of that got me into reading. I've liked to read since I was about 3. Do you have any siblings? Yes! I have an older and younger brother whom I love dearly. When did you start booktubing? I started booktubing at the beginning of 2011, so about 1.5 years now. That's weird. If you lived a life without tea, would you survive? Star Wars or Star Trek? Oh god. I really don't want to answer this question because it's going to make everybody mad. I don't even know if I necessarily have a favorite. My favorite is whichever one I'm watching at that time. But see, the thing is, I've invested a lot into Star Trek. I mean, there's a lot of Star Trek. And I have a kind of connection with it. Okay, at the risk of making you all hate me, live long and prosper. Have you ever met anybody else from Nerds Read Bookishly? That implies that I've met anybody from Nerds Read Bookishly. I've never met anybody on this channel IRL. Do you like writing? Yes. Would you ever like to publish a book one day? I would, but see, I kind of write for myself more than I do to get published. I don't even necessarily know if I want to be an author. Writing is just something that I really love to do. What made you decide to make a YouTube channel? Probably a mixture of a sense of wanting to be in a community and a sense of just really wanting to talk about books more. Borrowing books or buying them? I'm going to have to say buying, but borrowing is fine with me. If you could trade book collections with one booktuber, who would it be? Possibly Renee from Nehomus 2. It's your author tea party. What 5 authors do you invite, alive or dead? This would be the coolest thing ever. Oh my gosh. Okay, I would absolutely invite John Steinbeck, if for nothing else, to talk about Kathy. You definitely Shakespeare, even though he's a playwright, because he's Shakespeare, and to meet Shakespeare would be the most incredible experience. I'm going to cop out here and say J.K. Rowling because she is the queen. Edgar Allan Poe, for extremely obvious reasons. Oh my gosh, what if he even told me how he died? That would be incredible. And Jane Austen. Question 8, favorite food/type of food? I really love bread. Dream job/career. I really want a career where I can live above a bookstore in England in a flat and read books all of the time and get paid for doing so. That would be really fun. Okay, sorry if this video was rushed, but I did indeed sleep in and I have a lot to do today, so I'll see you guys next week. George will see you tomorrow. Bye!